Disability Act 2006, specifically Article 17 and 18, which talks about facilities and equipment in educational institutions, as well as free education and special schools. Nana Chairman, I quote, "The Minister of Education shall, by legislative instrument, designate school or institutions in each region which shall provide the necessary facilities and equipment that will enable persons with disability to fully benefit from the school or institution." Free education and special schools under Article 18 clause 1 and 2 clearly state that, and I quote, "The government shall, 1. Provide free education for persons with disability, and 2. Establish special schools for persons with disability who by reason of their disability cannot be enrolled in formal schools." Nana Chairman, it is highly regrettable that after 60 years of independence and more than 10 years of the passage of the disability law, the necessary facilities and equipment that are needed to aid persons with disabilities to fully benefit from the schools or institutions as enshrined by the law are virtually not there. Also, free education for persons with disability is also a fallacy. It is sad to say that even at our own Salvation Army school here, the rehab kills are most of the time threatening to be sacked if they don't pay their fees. And the center accountant, as well as the special education teacher, and sometimes myself, had to intervene before they are allowed to either write their exams or sit in the class. Just last term, almost 50 kids we are supporting at Kibi School for the Deaf were asked to go home for non-payment of fees. And we had to plead on the district assembly, and the honorable DC had to intervene before 3,500 Ghana cedi check was released to us to settle their fees. Because of the stress involved in assessing support from the district, we were discouraged this term to go again, but had to tell the parent that the rehab is not in a position to support again until our financial status changed. This led to many of the poor parents abandon their kids at home. The question is, what happened to the law? Added to the above, Nana Chairman, Article 31 of Act 715 in relation to healthcare and facilities, medical treatment clearly states that the Ministry of Health, in formulating health policies, shall provide for free general and specialist medical care, rehabilitative operation treatment, and appropriate assistive devices for persons with disability. Ladies and gentlemen, this is mandatory and a matter of law, but sadly, all public and district hospitals in Ghana do not provide free specialist medical care. Neither do they provide free rehabilitative operation treatments and appropriate assistive devices for persons with total disability. And I respectfully challenge anybody to just give me one example apart from the Salvation Army and other mission facilities. Nana Chairman, my concern is if individuals like Mr. Foster Jokum and Salvation Army and other Christian Health Association of Ghana institutions are investing in these areas, it is just appropriate for the government of Ghana, through its various municipal and district assemblies, to support such initiatives. But the frustrations one goes through in challenging the system to act in favor of the said beneficiaries mentioned in the law is quite challenging. It is a hard time, Nana Chairman, as a country we change our attitude towards persons living with disability. I therefore humbly wish to appeal to His Excellency, the President of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, using this platform to critically monitor and enforce the law, Act 715, and encourage the various district assemblies to adequately play each role effectively so that what is due persons with disabilities will be given to them. Ladies and gentlemen, I am just being a citizen but not a spectator. Finally, Nana Chairman, Honorable Deputy Minister, I must also remain grateful for the role you are personally playing to support these kids here, as well as the little support the Assembly has also given in the past. It is my fervent hope that the government, through its various assemblies, will do more to better the lot of persons with disabilities, to enable them contribute meaningfully to the development of this nation. I will end my presentation by thanking the following individuals who continue to assist the kids here. Mr. Paul Banfo, through the Salvation Army leadership. If not you, the rehab would have been closed. Mr. Kwapon, the electrician who worked on this project, Mr. Nana Amwakon, the contractor, the entire rehab and the clinic staffs, Major and Mrs. Korea, colleague administrators, especially the coordinator of rehab services, Honorable Nana Atu-Hayford, the kitchen staffs, who most of the time add their monies to support Friday market, especially Miss Gifty Ajua Brifa, Mrs. Millicent Kusibedu. The rehab is highly indebted to you. Mr. Eric Entry and the likes, God richly bless you all as you continue to render such a selfless services to these poor kids. Thank you also, Ma Gifty, for coming. Honorable Amankwe Siama, my own MP, the kids are grateful to you. Honorable Majesty John, thank you for coming. I am very much grateful for mentoring me at the University of Education rehabilitation class. I am happy that you are here. Finally, Madame Mantibia Josephina. If Madame Mantibia Josephina is here, please come forward. Madame Mantibia Josephina, the rehab headmistress, for teaching these kids for 19 years without any incentives. I know you are retiring this month, and I think depending on the conditions you taught these kids, you deserve a standing ovation. With all respect, let's give this woman a standing ovation for her contribution. Teaching these kids is not an easy thing at all, and he has taught baby seated. Thank you. I know you are retiring this month, and I think depending on the conditions you taught these kids, as traditions of this institution demands, the management and the Salvation Army leadership will organize a befitting retirement service to honor your hard work. On this note, I thank all of you for coming. Enjoy the celebration. God bless us all. Amen.
To provide services as we are seeing, which shows and practicalize what we believe in as a church and as an organization. The Medical Social Service Department of the Salvation Army believes in expanding access to healthcare and education, promoting quality, and ensuring sustainability. I believe this is a way of living our belief without discrimination. And I must say we are grateful to our brother and a friend for the love and what he is giving to the Lord through the Salvation Army. I believe, as has been shared, Salvation Army being in Fantiakwa has been a blessing to the district and the people. And adding to what we are seeing today, we live to promote access to quality healthcare and education. What our brother has given is something that, as has been said earlier, we all have to emulate and make sure we who are in best position to provide, rather provide to the society, rather than taking from the poor and the vulnerable. Not much to say than just to take us back to the performance of these little children as we all witness. And our brother, we say, thank you for giving to the Lord. I believe there is no better way to thank you as an organization than what the children have expressed on our behalf. To all of you who are here, I believe in our own small way, we can help Salvation Army to support these little ones. I don't want to go back to the frustrations and whatever we are going through to run this center, as Raymond has shared. In the last 3 years, it's not been an easy. And as Catherine left, there hasn't been any money from our side. And I believe even the building that we see, our brother contributed much. And as an organization, we still have some money to pay to him as part of the money that he used to construct this building for us. And adding to what we are seeing, I believe those of us, especially at the District Assembly and government agencies who are partners in what we do, I believe you speed and step up your game to support us to get this center running. On behalf of the Salvation Army, and especially the Medical and Social Service Department, I once again want to say thank you all for making time to be with us. God bless us all. Amen.
Perform for us, Madam Rose.
Amami suma sebine ni radia kafaya uno anina abemwi ebaka siekwa mama yene anuna dawi ni radia kayo anuna abemwi ei ebumai wasani aume biyesi mapomati nabia mayodisio odishi koko media dia ewo suraiba hey abumai anadia wasani maume biyesi mapomati nabia mayodisio odishi koko media dia ewo suraiba mo ulidi achira ya sinyina wachimbi every woman number oh God metunyo amamenya kopone meolidi achire ya sinina wachimbi every woman number oh God hey abume ede wasani mahumbe
I was attacked by fever in the early 1997. I was 5 years old. In fact, it was a life-threatening one, and I was rushed to the clinic for treatment. This fever was some symptom of polio, which paralyzed me completely. Within the shortest possible period, a young and energetic footballer, as I used to be, could neither walk nor run to join my colleagues on our playing ground. I could not go to school or to any social gathering with my friends. All hope was shattered. However, Madam Chairperson, ladies and gentlemen, fortunately enough, I was referred to Begoro Rehabilitation Center for an early intervention. On 11th February 1997, I was admitted here in the rehab center for therapy. God being so good, I was discharged home 5 months later, after I had received an orthopedic caliper and a pair of shoes. Madam Chairperson, that was when I started working again. Ladies and gentlemen, if the rehab center did not save me, where would I have been today? My hope is restored. Glory be to God. Madam Chairperson, on behalf of my colleagues, we say thank you to Mr. Foster Ejekun for this model education classroom complex he has donated to us. Madam Chairperson, this donation has taken us by surprise. With the past, thank you to Mr. Foster Ejekun for this model educational classroom complex he has donated to us. Madam Chairperson, this donation has taken we the past and the present children of the rehab by surprise, because you all bear me out that rehabilitation service is the most forgotten institution in Ghana. Madam, it will surprise you that in Ghana, about 70% of even the educated folks have not heard about rehabilitation service in Ghana. It is not common to read a documentary, to watch a documentary of rehabilitation service on TV or read in the print media. I am a football fan, and we all know that before and after a football match, our national teams or clubs lend a helping hand to other charity homes, but they always forget this center or rehabilitation services in Ghana at all. Mr. Jekum, we are grateful for this. We are grateful that you always remember us. This is the first time I'm seeing such a classroom of its kind. We say, God bless you and repay you in abundance. Mr. Chairman, Madam Chairperson, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, I would like to say a special thank you to Mr. Raymond-Bedu, the administrator, and his noble staff for their selfless and magnanimous contribution towards the progress of rehabilitation service in Ghana. My warmest regard to Sister Catherine Dale, the former administrator of the center, although she is not here, but we could feel her spirit in our midst. Madam Chairperson, I would like to use this great opportunity to appeal to the corporate bodies, NGO, and other philanthropists to help provide education to persons with disability. Our independence can only be guaranteed through education. Many people with disability are in the scorching sun, begging for money because the society has made them beggars. Madam Chairperson, I will say that help save our colleagues from the street. This is not where they belong, as the society thinks. They deserve education. Madam Chairperson, I will also thank the Begoro Fatiakwa District Assembly and Begoro Rehabilitation Center for helping me to complete my education. That's HND account with computing this year. Hoping to start my national service this year.
I came to Rehabilitation Center in 2003. I was 10 years old when I came here, and I spent 9 years in this center. This center has really helped me a lot. I was sent to school from primary 3 to SHS here in Begoro. This center has more impact in my life. I was taught how to make bees, which helped me at the university level. Since I'm a business student, I make a lot of money out of it. So this center has really helped me in so many ways. To conclude, if you see me today standing here, it is the good work of this rehabilitation center. With the help of this center, I'm able to overcome all the challenges in my school, society, and then the nation as a whole. Thank you. Thank you.
Nananum, Honorable Assembly Member, Honorable DCE, Honorable MP, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. It's a great pleasure to greet you all and thank you for having made time to join us for the commissioning of this new school block. The new building provides modern facilities and a much improved learning environment for our children at this rehab center. I can imagine how excited teachers and children will be as they move into it. I know how devoted the staff members of this center are to help every child attending this program to achieve something in their life. They are helping them so that they may become different, so that when they grow up, they will be able to have a self-supporting life. This is part of the Salvation Army's mission to serve the suffering humanity. Apart from being provided with physical and spiritual assistance, they have also the opportunity to learn and develop the intellectual capacity with all the needed appropriate infrastructure put in place. Today we are here to witness the commissioning of this new structure, and I am proud to mention that this school block is a donation from a native of this area. I'm calling Mr. Jekun Foster. He has expressed his generosity in funding and offering to the Salvation Army Ghana territory this facility equipped with modern didactic materials. I still believe, I still hope God will continue to touch others within the country, outside of the country, to come to our help so that it will help reduce some of the challenges we are facing. And just let me mention one which is really a concern for us. At the moment, the rehab's only bus is old of many years, I don't know, 10 years. And it keeps breaking down when we are transporting the children. So we'll be happy to welcome any local assistance in addressing that issue. Allow me just to say congratulations to Mr. Foster. May God replenish him with all he has incurred and more. I call upon our staff, I know you are doing it, to continue to take care of this new facility as well the whole community. Her Excellency, Deputy Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection, Nananum, Honorable MP, Assembly Member, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for having responded to our invitation. It's a strong sign of your love and your presence is a sign that you are supporting us on this program, and you are joining us to see these young children one day become full citizen with all their capacity in this country. May God bless you all. I take this opportunity to say to all my children, bye-bye now. My time has come to leave Ghana. I'm an old man now. I need to go and have some rest. As well to all the staff, I will never forget. In fact, I will never forget the old Ghana, because it is our last appointment. We'll keep it vivid in our memory. Wherever I'll be, whenever I get opportunity to lobby for this center, I will do. May God bless you.
Thank you very much, Sir Commander. We are now going to have what is termed short speeches. And please let it be short. So we want to start, and thank you, Treasurer Commander. You did it short. You did very well. So he has set a pace, and we are going to follow it. 2 minutes, please. May I call Mr. Philly Jacob, the DD, District Director for Education, followed by the General Manager of Salvation Army Schools. Please.
Madam Chairperson, who also doubles as the Deputy Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection, all other protocol observed, I deem it highly elated to be part of this occasion and also feel honored to be at this commissioning ceremony. Madam Chairperson, looking at the theme, promoting access to rehabilitation services and building independence for people with disability through education, there is an indication that people living with disability should be given enough access to education. The Ghana Education Service is playing its role by ensuring that people in this life bracket are given enough access to education by first of all ensuring that most teachers are trained to take care of them. Then again, schools have been established to enroll them. Again, some of them have been mainstreamed into the public sector institutions. As if this is not enough, centers for people living with disability have been opened to ensure that enough education is given in the form of vocational training and the like. Madam Chairperson, it is worthy of note that rehabilitation of people with disability is also something which the GES has in mind, but may need philanthropists such as Mr. Foster Ejekum to be of help. We in education are therefore grateful for his benevolence and wish to assure that proper care will be taken so as to provide teachers to man the facility. Honorable Deputy Minister, I know that through education, skills will be acquired by our sons and daughters to enable them secure jobs of their own or be employed by the society. When this is done, they will not waste in the society, but rather become independent and take care of themselves. Before I resume my seat, Madam, I wish to reiterate that we are very grateful to the donor for your good work done. May God bless him and the family. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. As the Education Director for you, they have been teaching us, so he follows the instructions rigidly. Thank you very much. Now, followed by another regional manager, also an educationist, so the same.
How do you know?
He is our general manager, national coordinator for Salvation Army Schools, so he knows the army.
Thank you. Madam Chairperson, leadership of Salvation Army, I am overwhelmed to be part of today's ceremony and having the opportunity to address this gathering. Madam Chairperson, we are seeing here, what you are seeing here is somebody's dream or vision some years back, which has come true today. In fact, these facilities have brought a great relief to the students, teachers, and the community as a whole. In the ways of this positive development, enrollment will boost up, students will be enchanted, and teachers also teach with vigor. I appeal to the administrator, staff, and all users of the rehabilitation center to handle all the facilities with good care for it to look bright all the time. I appeal to all of us present that we still need more of this kind to make this place a home of our children, to promote their academic standard. I express my profound gratitude to Mr. Foster Yekun, the donor of this building. God bless you abundantly and replenish you in all your endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, General Manager. God bless you. Now, where we've gotten to, my attention has been drawn that the media group that we are having here, most of which are very, they are.
Thank you. Honorable Minister, TC, DC, all protocol observed. You me catchy kakra. Na mwaka brofona ma adosu dodo. Ni ameka nyina mwaka. Abza ni ambeka otwi mu de. Obi asubete asenyeza. Aha. Ene ye enije da kese. Emma me amagwesi ama se me MP wa Fanta kwanoto he. Se ene ye celebrate Begronia onu Filipemu na o start kra nsa na me kra obo me amane na wotumi esi school dance ronko kese fefesei ewo Salvation Army ha na nyankopon ma na dwene no wamfa ankosi nkran ote na okai se ode beba ninchi na ode abeboa begrofo begroman ochiman ansa na Ghana nyina akra so enya bi nia eye me de wo mu ni se mebo owura Foster Adikun ene ne yire ene ne busua abaso na maka kire won se obroni ka asem bi se those who kill to live will always have the sentinel of death awaiting at their doorpost. Awudi for on tembia omoko omufia omonze owo gina omokwan no so that say ba no de waye ye beka say he has rather educate many enti ono okonfia enhira ene adom ene nepa ene bede ebe gina ne kwan no enti tembia owura ne demo a ubonse nyame nhira no na nyame nhira no na one ne yire na omoni age na omu manso ye den omu eyeji enti owura Foster one oyire ni obusuafo ye damo ase na ne awaye ede be mpa na ekire se ewo se ye benya ho mfaso emfaso a ye benya wo ho no ni dikan bu be ba akubi ye bu ne se ensuo emfa masan ugo fom ne ensuo yiri na osan a ebefa afi muntie ba akubi mate se teacher fo ochira de ofi a ekoka obi a ewo school mu a ekoka obi a otifie da se mo enti school nso se wa nkwa ade a ye kire no nya den wonte